Hi everybody, we have reached tip number 7 in my secrets to getting started with content marketing. Now, if you've missed any of the other tips, I will have a link in the info cards right up above, or at the end of this video, you can click on that whole playlist. And if you're not already subscribed to my channel, hit that subscribe button. I'd love to have you here. But let's move on to tip number 7. That is, have a strong call to action. Now, call to action is normally abbreviated as CTA. And what it really means, what is a call to action? A call to action is what you want your viewer or your customer to do with the information you've just given them. So sometimes you're just being informational and you just want to say, like this post, comment on this post, share with a friend. And you can have multiple CTAs. Sometimes some experts recommend just having one. And I kind of go a little bit back and forth. Sometimes I have one really strong one, and sometimes I will have a couple to choose from. I definitely like to tell people to feel free to share or tag a friend, with a Facebook post. It all really depends on the post. But I did come across a really great example of what I see, because I do see this as the biggest mistake that entrepreneurs make. I see it in posts all the time, and with people I work with. Maybe they have a post like, I work with manufacturers, and so they may have a post that says, hey, look, we're building all of these widgets in the shop. Well, sure, I'm going to like that post. As a viewer or as a customer, I'm going to push that like button. That's cool, but they haven't asked me to do anything. They haven't asked me to buy it. They haven't asked me to share it. They haven't asked me anything. So I'm just going to say, oh, that's cool, and just hit that like button. So here's a great example. We're going to go on over to the computer and go over to Facebook, and right here on Facebook, we are on the page for Daytona 1. They are a manufacturer that I work with. And I'm going to scroll up so we can see it. But I saw this video right here, and I'm going to mute that actually. There we go. But here we go. This is what the company said. This was from a customer. What a great post. Thanks, Simon, for the great video. Now, I think that is awesome. I always think it's great to thank customers and to be grateful. And that is a huge superpower right there. That's great. But we've kind of left something on the table here. And so let me show you what I did with this post, because this is a product that I sell. So I just went ahead and shared this video, and let's go ahead and read this caption so you know what we're talking about. Here Simon Parker says, so I'm insanely impressed with Milwaukee Tools and Daytona 1 right now. As many of you know, the farm I have now lost a chicken house during the tornadoes in July of 2012. Just this week, I've had the means to clean the pad off and get the area looking decent again. I found this drill while I was dozing under a layer of dried mud, dirt, having been exposed to the elements for 6 years. Just for kicks, I placed the entire drill in a bucket of Buck Parker's Daytona 1 rust remover, honestly thinking I was wasting chemical and time. After a bath, air drying, and a little oil, and a quick inspection, well, watch the video. And you can see that now this drill is fully workable. So, I think that is a super cool post for advertising this rust remover product. So let's see what I did with it right over here. So on my page, I shared that post, and it's exactly the same post with the drill, except this is what I said about it. Check out the caption. What an amazing testament to the Daytona 1 rust remover bath. If you have rusty parts or tools laying around, pick up a gallon and try it out. Heck, make your own before and after video. You can find it in our store and here's the link to buy the product. Because at the end of the day, that is exactly what I want people to do. They need to buy the product before they were to make a video. So I've given them a couple of calls to action. Hey, let me think. Oh yeah, do I have some rusty tools laying around? And most guys, I sell race car parts, so most guys are going to have some old or rusty tools and pieces around. So it is relevant for my audience. But the big thing I want to show here is that I included that link so that you could go ahead and buy it. Now, I don't just say buy it. I'm not rude about it. I just kind of squeeze that in there. But now someone can watch that video and say, wow, that's really cool. And now there's something I can do with it. So that is the difference between like a good post and a great post, actually, and having a really strong call to action. And these call to actions, give you some examples, again, could be please share this video, like our page. It could be download this thing, download this ebook, buy from us today, leave your feedback, leave a comment. All of those are calls to action. And speaking of calls to action, my call to action for you today is please subscribe to my channel. Hit that subscribe button so that I can see you in future videos. In the meantime, thank you so much for watching.